Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to Beyond Our Universe Tarot. Today we are going to be doing collective messages for the sign of Taurus. And you can be a Taurus sun, moon, or rising. Make sure that you take a look at the other videos so you can see your rising sign as well as your moon sign as well. We're going to take a look at some collective messages. Of course, some of these messages may not resonate, but if a lot of them may resonate for you, so just take the messages that do resonate for you. And even if you're not Taurus and you're kind of cruising through, please know that a message could strike you in a particular way, and it might be just meant for you. If you're just happening to see this video, Spirit might just have a message just specifically for you as well. All right, so before we get started, I just wanted to let you know that I do have personal readings available at my website here at www.beyondouruniversetarot.com. Again, that is www.beyondouruniversetarot.com. You can sign up for a space if you have a personal question or something that you're deep in thought about, you need some advice about. I do personal readings and they are certainly available for you. All right, so we are going to go ahead and get ready to get started. But welcome to the channel if you're new and you are cruising through. I do live weekly tarot sessions. And we're going to go ahead and get started with Taurus. And please don't forget to hit that like button and share button as well. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button. All right, so we're going to be taking a look here at the overall theme for Taurus for the month of March 2026. All right, Spirit, please show us what message or overall theme will be for Taurus next month of March 2026. Ooh, okay, so we have the card of happiness. Okay, so let's take a look here, and I'm going to read you what this means. All right. Okay, so shimmering sunshine. Our sun is at the center of our solar system. Our planet and our lives revolve around its cycles of light and dark. Our inner and outer biological rhythms, as well as the rhythms of every animate and inert part of life, are ruled by this celestial force. In the far past, the sun has been thought of as a god. Traditionally, it has been associated with happiness, joy, hope, enlightenment, illumination, truth, cheer, warmth, and goodwill. Additionally, sunlight is an expansive force. When something is heating up the light of the sun, it enlarges. Without the energy of the sun, things contract. The sun carries the deepest energies of expansion in life. So to receive this card is to know that you are expanding. All right, so the sacred landscape wants you to know. Click your heels and shout for joy. The signs are with you. Let your light shine. Abounding good luck awaits you, Taurus. A gateway is opening for more joy and happiness. Your life is expanding. Opportunities are emerging. This is the time to go forward with glee. Love deeply and fully. Embrace life with open arms. Goodness is flowing to you. The only thing is to be aware of is to monitor your expansion in a metered way. Too much, too fast can be overwhelming. All right, so the overall theme for you, Taurus, for next month is going to be joy and happiness. And you can choose to be happy, even if your circumstances aren't the greatest. You can choose to find something to be grateful and happy about. All right, so we're going to take a look. We're going to start off with your career, Taurus. Let's see what is coming for you next month. And I also have an extra deck here today. We're going to be looking at some additional messages. Okay. So what is coming in for career? Ooh, okay. Wonderful. And this reading is totally live. So it's totally off the cuff. There's no edits. There's no cuts. The messages that you are receiving are true messages from Spirit. Okay, let's take a look at your messages as far as your career. Okay. Taurus, you're very hardworking. Okay. All right, so we start off with the Six of Wands energy, which is about victory and also about success. So with the Six of Wands energy, This is also accomplishment. Some of you could be building a successful business or on your way to building a successful business, or you could be on your way at your job of climbing up the ladder and maybe accepting a higher position. This may not be for everyone, of course, or it just could be simply that you're landing a job with the Six of Wands, that you will have victory in this. But now keep in mind that with the Six of Wands energy, even though it is victorious, there can be people that are jealous. So please, whatever it is that you're getting, you're becoming victorious in, or that you're accomplishing, know that there are some envious eyes around you, okay? Don't put your business out there. You know, if you land a new job and it makes a lot of money, or you come into a lot of money next month, or, you know, something happens, a windfall happens for you, be mindful and just keep it to yourself, or only tell the people that are closest to you that you truly trust, okay? So that's a message from Spirit here. All right, so we have the Four of Wands here. So somebody seems to be pretty happy or pretty stable where they are working with the Four of Wands, okay? This could also be from the comfort of your own home, which the Four of Wands can also denote domesticity. So you could be a happy homemaker. You could be, you know, someone that likes to stay at home or working from home or have a home-based business. And that really suits you here with the Four of Wands. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune, which is upright, okay? When the Wheel of Fortune is upright, that means luck, progress, and change. And we have the card of the theme of happiness. So if you have had a string of bad luck, or just not being able to find a job, or it just feels like the cash flow has been a little bit tough for you, you are in luck because the Wheel of Fortune is upright and it is in your favor. So be expecting a turn of events for things to turn around for you, to get better, and for you to have better luck and prosperity overall. All right, so I'm going to pull a few money messages here from Spirit. Wow, Taurus, you're looking pretty good so far. Okay. And we're going to cover love. We're going to cover a whole gamut of things during this reading. Okay. All right, so some of you may need a business consultant. If you are looking to start your own business, I see some of you, or a firm, you need a business consultant. You need someone that's going to show you exactly what to do, how to manage your business. So if you're not exactly sure about what steps to take, a business consultant can help definitely get you there. Or you could be a business consultant, or you could be thinking about becoming a business consultant. Okay. But definitely make sure that if you need help in managing a business, consult someone. Oh, 1099. Okay, so some of you are entrepreneurs, or you may be subcontractors. Okay, some of you may be working for a company and they're looking for freelance workers. This means that you can kind of, with a 1099, you can kind of work your own hours or create your own schedule. Your days that you want to work, days that you don't want to work. This may be better for some of you Taurians to have a 1099 versus working the traditional 9 to 5. You may be the type of person that kind of likes to march to your own drummer and kind of make your own rules about things when you want things to happen, so on and so forth. All right, so we're going to pull from the Money Moves deck. What other messages are here? Okay. I think 1099 is a great way of doing things. I think a lot of people are going to start becoming 1099s because you have more freedom, you have more autonomy, you're not stuck and chained at the desk all day. So this is the way to go. So some of you may be doing things like side hustles, like DoorDash, or where you deliver food, or you may have some service that's a side hustle, delivering medical products or packages. Because Taurus, you're very hands-on. You like things that are tangible. And you like consistency. All right, Spirit. Okay, so we have fruits of labor. It's time to reap the fruits of your labor and become rich. Rich gain is here. Wow, what a beautiful message, Taurus. Taurus, you guys know that you're the GOAT. When it comes to business, you guys can do some miraculous things. There's nothing that you can't do because you're stubborn. And I mean that in a good way. I'm Aquarius Sun. I'm stubborn myself. But what I mean by that, you're stubborn in a good way to where you're sticking with something. You're going to kind of do the same thing to get yourself where you need to be. And your fruits of labor can definitely pay off. You don't stop. Okay, you're very similar to Capricorn when it comes to business. And you can become rich if that's what you desire. You know that it takes a grind to get you there. And we have the card of success, choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties. So you are on the right track. So Taurus, if you've been wondering, am I on the right track? Have I chosen the right career? Am I doing the right thing? The answer is yes. You do have the card of success here. All right, so I'm going to pull a couple more cards to see for those that are currently working, what is going on in your work situation as well, or what could be transpiring for you. Okay. And this could be a message with this 1099, Taurus, that if you are out of work and you're actively unemployed through no fault of your own, it may be time for you to start your own business. It may be time for you to get a business with a 1099 and start doing your own thing. Okay. Boy, Spirit, y'all making me shuffle this morning. All right, so 2 cards came out. We're going to look at the first one. All right, so this card says new chapter, fresh start, clean slate energy, moving in a new direction. Turn the page. Okay, so some of you know that it's time to change jobs, or you know that it's time to change positions or to do something new. Some of you have been pushed out of your jobs through no fault of your own. Maybe the company laid off, maybe the company closed down. And now it's time to start a new chapter. Spirit just whispered to me for you not to have any fear, even though it is quite fearful when you don't know when your next paycheck is coming in. Have faith. And with you being a Taurus, you guys are very resilient and you know how to make something out of nothing. So just know that a new chapter is starting for you, even if you didn't ask for it. Because you guys like stability. You kind of like things to be consistent. And when things get shaken up, it gets a little bit frustrating for you and it gets a little bit scary, but you're going to be completely fine. But just know that a new doorway and a new chapter is opening up for you. All right. This is a healing era. So therapy, journaling, shadow work, breaking old cycles, soft but strong. You're not who you used to be. Some of you are transforming and changing. Okay, we are in the year of 2026, the year of the Magician, which is the year of transformation and change. The good thing about this is that a lot of this change is about 50% of what the universe is doing to you, and the other 50% is what you're doing to yourself. So some of it is in your hands. Some of it is time for you to make new changes. Be bold about that. You know, what areas that you're not very happy about, you can change. You can transform and change. And if there are some things that you can't do anything about, then just know that the universe is already making those changes. And Pluto entered the sign of Aquarius officially this year. So the next 19 years, a lot of things are going to be transforming and changing for everyone. So not just only Aquarius, the sun sign of Aquarius, but it's going to be transformational changes with everyone. So things are changing. Things are not going to be looking the same. All right, so that's what I have for you as far As career, let me pull. Spirit is egging me to pull one more card for you. Like I said, if you are unemployed, it may be time for you to start your own business. Or you could do a 1099, okay, to where you can kind of do your own thing, your own grind. Okay. All right, online obsession. All right, so Spirit says that some of you may be obsessed with online. Okay, so checking socials nonstop, reading into every like, comparing your life to your feed, log off and breathe. Or you may be working too much. Maybe you're having to do a lot of research for your job, or maybe you're having to promote your business on social media and it's about to drive you crazy. That can be hard too at times when you're looking at every like and you're checking every algorithm to see if you've got any more views, that sort of thing. This is especially for business owners here. So it could be a little bit difficult and it could be a little tedious. So Spirit is saying that take a break if you need to, and don't immerse yourself too much with the numbers, okay? Don't get obsessed too much with the numbers because it will come, but just try not to bother yourself or bombard yourself with worrying about whether somebody likes your post or whether they're coming to support you. Take a break. It's okay to certainly take a break from that. All right, so that's all that I have as far as the career goes. All right, so next we're going to be going into the love sector. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what is going on for Taurus. And this is going to be for the singles, people that are single Taurians, and we're going to do married and also no contact. Okay. All right, so we have the Hanged Man. We have the King of Cups. And we have the King of Swords. Okay, so some of you Taurians are stuck if you're single. It kind of feels like things are stuck for you. It has been for a while. You're looking to meet that special someone or that significant other, and you just really haven't had any really good luck with that. It just kind of feels like you're meeting the same people over and over and over again. So that's the energy that I'm seeing here for the month of March. But the good news is that we do have the King of Cups. We do have someone that could bump into someone that is ready for a relationship. When we have the King of Cups, this person is ready. They're mature. They're, stable. They're ready to commit. They're ready to look for something that is real. So I do see that for some of you with the King of Cups, you could be meeting someone, a male or female, that is ready for a commitment or relationship that you could possibly start dating. You do also have the King of Swords, which means that you're going to start receiving a lot of clarity in the month of March. You're going to start receiving courage and mental power. What I mean by that is that you're going to start seeing your situation of your love life. You're going to really start taking stock about who you want, who you don't want. You'll be very clear about that. And as soon as somebody comes to you, and they come with some BS, you're going to be able to be like, you know what? I don't want to waste my time with that. So I feel like it's going to be very quick, a quick decision. So it's not like you're going to be wasting your time. So some of you singles will be, starting to talk to someone that is interested in a relationship. Some of you, it kind of feels like things may be on hold. But that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, let's see what else is going on for you singles. Oh, paradise. Okay, happiness, joy, playfulness, enjoying each other. Oh, okay. Wow. So this card came out, actually the first reading that I did with Aries, the same card came out. Plus this mirrors the happiness card. So I feel like some of you may be thinking about taking a trip or a spa day or doing something really nice for yourself if you're single and you're not coupled up with somebody. Or you could be getting to know someone and you may be taking like a small little vacation to go somewhere to do something fun. Because you like to have a lot of playfulness. You know, you want to do something that's different and out of the ordinary. So I do see that for you singles here. Okay. And like I said, even if you're single and by yourself, that's perfectly fine. It just may be time to just take yourself out on a date. All right. Oh, we have seduction. Okay. So you could be meeting up with somebody that's very seductive, that's very sexy. There's definitely some attraction here for you in the month of March. There could be some hookups if that's what you desire. If you don't desire that, just know that the art of flirtation or temptation is coming your way. Okay, somebody that maybe you didn't think that you would be attracted to, you could be meeting up with or seeing. And it could be somebody that wants to give you some passionate, spicy time here. Okay. All right, I'm going to get out my Oracle of Identity deck because I'm just interested to see the types of people that you could be meeting up with next month in the month of March. Some of you. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of Aries energy, Leo, or Scorpio. Okay, so we have the card of the couple attached at the hip. Where they go, the other goes. Happily taken, married, engaged, can be clingy. Okay, so watch out. There could be somebody that that could be along with this seduction card, that could try to get your attention, Taurus, but they may be married. So watch out for that. Okay, Spirit just gave me a warning about that. Sometimes people will be sneaky and not tell you that they're married. So, you know, if you start to notice patterns of where they're not able to talk late evenings or weekends, that sort of thing, kind of take that in mind. Okay, and we have the lazy one. Oh my gosh. So this is a person that's a little bit lackluster. So unmotivated, prone to oversleeping, late to appointments, undervalues themselves. You could be dealing with a slacker, okay? So just be, and Taurus, you are not a slacker. That is like the worst thing that you want to end up with. So be prepared. You could be approached by somebody married and somebody that's a little bit of a slacker. Okay, let me pull one more. Got to give you some hope here. Okay, so is there anybody else that could be coming your way as far as love? Ooh, the wannabe. Okay. Big ego, cocky and brash, isn't as successful as they say. Oh, Lord. Okay, so you could be dealing with somebody that has like an inflated ego. I'm sure you've dealt with that several times, or they're not really truthful about their status. They want to impress you is what I'm feeling like there. They want to impress you. Okay. All right. Well, let's get some good news going here. What sign will Taurus be meeting up with? Because I feel like several of you will be meeting someone, even if it's just casually dating. Okay, 10 of Swords. Okay, so yep, casual dating. So that signifies that. So this could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, but it may not last very long, okay? And actually, that's not a good compatibility with Taurus. But depending on your moon sign, you know, that could change. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be another fellow earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus that you could also be meeting up with, okay? Okay, so that's what I have for the singles here. Just more of like a relaxing type of month, but enjoying yourself and just meeting up with people that, you know, maybe seductive, maybe some flirtation there. But you got some characters coming up that next month. But isn't that life? Isn't that life? You know, we always sometimes don't end up meeting the people or things that we thought that we would. But that's okay. Overall, I just want you to know, Taurus, your month is still looking good. Okay, so if you are in a no contact situation, let's see what is going on with the no contact. Okay. Okay, why is this person no contact? Okay, the card says not compatible. So it could be that maybe the person has went no contact with you because, or you've went no contact with them because there's no compatibility there. It just doesn't feel like you guys have a lot in common. It doesn't feel like, you know, there's much to really hold you guys together. You have two different ways of thinking, believing, feeling. Okay, so that's why some of you may have not reached out to someone, or someone has not reached out to you. They just feel that it's just not a match. And that's okay. You just go into the next. Okay. Body shame. Okay, you feel unattractive to others. Work on accepting yourself, flaws and all. Okay, Taurus. You could be dealing with someone that feels unworthy of you. Maybe they feel like they're not as attractive of a person as that they think that you want. Maybe they feel that you don't find them beautiful or handsome. That could be something. Even and it may not be anything that you're even saying at all. You may be paying this person compliments, but they just have a low sense of self-esteem is what I'm picking up. So that could be another reason why you're dealing with a no contact situation. Okay, so I'm going to ask, if you're interested and there is somebody that's in no contact, will they contact you again? Okay. Ten of Cups, yes. Yes, I feel like somebody that's dealing with a no contact situation, somebody that's went MIA, they will contact you again. They are thinking about you. But maybe there's some things that they're just not comfortable with, or maybe they're just working on their self-esteem, but they will contact you again. Okay. Anything else you want to say, Spirit? Okay. Shock, sudden change, shocking news, surprise epiphanies, and transformations. Okay, so you could be dealing, if you're dealing with a no contact situation, be prepared to be shocked. Somebody could contact you with life-changing news about their own personal situation. Maybe they've went through a tower moment. That's the reason why they have not contacted you as well. Or you, vice versa. Maybe you have experienced sudden changes, or you've had an epiphany or surprise about something, or you're just transforming your life and you just made the decision to, you know, to not reach out. So that could be another reason as well as why they did not contact you. But if they do contact you again, and I do see that some of you will be being recontacted by the no contact, they will have some possible shocking news or updates to tell you about their situation. That's very, very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. All right, so we're going to be moving into the married Tauruses. Let's see what is going on for you in the month of March. Okay. That one fell out. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, so, oh Lord. Okay, Taurus, we gotta have a chat here. Some of you that are married may be in toxic situations. Reason why I say that is because we got the Three of Cups showing up here, the Page of Cups, and the Devil card. So that could indicate that some of you are dealing with third-party situations, or you suspect that there could be a third-party situation, and you're right. There could be someone that's not being totally honest with you in the marriage. Maybe they're stepping out, or maybe they're thinking about stepping out here. I'm also seeing some of you dealing with negative, toxic energies. Maybe somebody that gaslights you all the time, or, is not being honest with you. Maybe they're lying about certain things. Okay, so those are some of the things I'm seeing with some of you. So your intuition is correct. If you're thinking that your mate could be doing up to no good, or not telling you the truth about something, that is highly possible. Of course, this is not going to be everyone's situation, but some of you will find out that that could be the situation. But on the flip end, some of you could be doing some sort of celebration. Some of you could be pregnant. I'm feeling with the Page of Cups, that's news, love, arrival. So some of you could be expecting a child. Some of you could be celebrating a wedding anniversary that could be coming up in the month of March. I am seeing that, but I'm seeing here temptation as well. So please make sure that if you're dealing with social media, that you try to keep temptation out as much as you can, because I feel like some of you are going to be in a situation to where you're dealing with being tempted, or someone is tempting you, or has already done that. So that's what Spirit is showing me here for married ones. But on the flip side, there could be joyous occasions here for some of you. You could be announcing a pregnancy, or celebrating a pregnancy, or celebrating a renewal of your vows, or also your anniversary. So that is good for some of you. But there are some toxic energies here. Okay, let me see what else is going to happen. Okay, so we have Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is here. It's a new beginning of passion. So some of you could be reigniting the passion in your relationship, or this could also be a signal from Spirit for you to reignite the passion in your relationship. It may be time for you to do that, and maybe that's why temptation has come. Okay, we have the card of reconciliation. Some of you need to have a heart-to-heart talk, owning mistakes, choosing to rebuild, new rules, same soul. So if you're dealing with a third-party situation, Taurus, you've been cheated on, or you've done the cheating, there is possible reconciliation here if both of you desire that, but you do need to have a heart-to-heart talk and own up to your mistakes. And the relationship could be saved. It can be salvaged here, okay? That's interesting that that card came out. Okay. All right, so we have the card of CEO energy, taking charge, making big decisions without apology, knowing your worth. Okay, Taurus, if you're in a marriage that you feel that you're being undervalued, you need to let people know, you need to let your mate know that you can be gone, that nothing is given, okay? That you want to take charge, to let them know that you're the captain of your own ship, that you appreciate them being there, but you don't have to, you don't have to put up with the BS that they're kicking out here, okay? So take charge. If you feel that the relationship is failing, it's not going the way that you want it to go, you may have to be very dominating, okay? You may have to put your domination boots on, and with your whip, and whip things into shape here, okay, with this CEO energy. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here for married people. All right, well, that was very interesting. When you do live readings, you never know what is going to come out. I had no idea that these energies were going to be coming out. But yes, some of you will be reconciling with a partner. Okay, you will be getting back together with someone. And this doesn't necessarily have to be marriage either. This could be boyfriend and girlfriend, or fiance, or, a significant other that you have been in a relationship for a while. Okay, so we're going to pull some overall messages from Spirit. Let's take a look here and see what other messages Spirit has for you. And these are just overall messages. Okay, so we've done career, we've done love. Okay, we're going to do 3 self-care messages for Taurus. Okay. All right, so the first card that we have is singing. Okay, so some of you Taurians like to sing. It may be therapeutic for you to sing. This could be a message from Spirit for you to start singing. It doesn't have to necessarily be a career, but it could just be therapeutic for yourself. If you are a good singer, it may be time to take it to YouTube or TikTok and get yourself out there. You know, get yourself out there. Don't necessarily sing in the shower if you know that you're good at singing. Take a chance at it. You never know where it can lead you. But other than that, let your soul sing. You know, get it out. This may also help to brighten up your mood as well. To listen to some really good music, nostalgic music, or music that makes you feel good. Okay. All right, so some of you need to clear your energy field. Okay, so it's time to clear your energy field, Taurus. It may be time for you to do some cleansing work. This could be a cleansing bath, cleansing rituals, sage, Palo Santo, whatever it is that you need to do, incense to clear your energy field. Also, this can be decluttering your home or your office space. If you have a lot of things that you no longer use or you want to keep, it may be time to get rid of those things and, you know, make room for new energy, because in the month of March, you've got new energies coming in that are happy. So we want to get rid of that old energetic sludge or things that we no longer need that's taking up space, so we can make room for new things to come in. Okay. All right, so let's see what our last self-care message is. Okay. Positive affirmations. Okay, I love myself. I am brave and beautiful. I am worthy. I am grateful. I am healthy. I am happy. Okay, so some of you may be thinking that affirmations are BS, but they truly do work. Mantras do truly work. So it may be time for you to get a really good mantra for you to say, as a lot of people like to use the 369 method that Tesla used. He always believed that there was power in the numbers of 369, the frequencies of that, where you can say an affirmation 3 times a day, then 6 times a day, then 9 times a day, and it will become true for you. So some of you need to start really working on positive affirmations, things to help move energy and create more positive energy for yourself and to move things in your life. Okay, so that's all that we have for the 3 self-care messages. Okay, let me see if there's anything else from Spirit that they want to say. Okay. Anything else for the month of March, Spirit? Okay. The runner, fear of intimacy, running away, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Okay, so some of you could have a fear of intimacy. You could have a fear of getting close to someone. I feel that some of you have lost people through death, and this can make you feel very scared to love again. Maybe you're scared to get married again because you're afraid that the new person that you're with may pass away. Or I'm just sensing a sense of fear of death for some of you, or losing loved ones. That could be an issue here. And that is a very painful thing when you lose people that you love. But Spirit says, be sure that you confront any emotions of fear of intimacy or running away, Because sometimes the things that we run away from, we end up running back into, or we're faced head on with having to deal with that. So Spirit says it's okay to take the time to deal with what you're running away from. Sometimes we're not ready to face it, or we don't want to face it, but it's necessary for us to do that. So you could be dealing with fear of intimacy. That could be an issue that some of you may have been dealing with. And if you have someone that has passed away, it's perfectly okay to get counseling. I always recommend counseling for everyone, no matter what your circumstances are. It's okay to talk to somebody about your problems, okay? And you can always schedule an appointment with me as well to get a personal reading. All right, so we have Ascending here. Learning. This card has come out 3 times today. I was ignoring it earlier, but I feel like this is definitely a message for it to come out again. So some of you are going to be in a learning and expansion phase. You may be going back to school or taking classes in the month of March, or there may be certain topics that you want to do research about or you want to learn about. And I feel like these things, these skills or new skills or abilities are going to bring you higher, take you to a higher level, Taurus. You're no longer going to be staying the same. Again, this is the year of the Magician. So you're going to be increasing in knowledge and growth and expansion. Okay. Soulmates. Okay, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. Okay, so some of you singles could be meeting up with a soulmate. Okay, or you could have somebody in your life already. A soulmate does not necessarily mean that it has to be someone that you're married to or that you will marry. A soulmate can just be someone that you have a personal connection with. You just get each other. You understand each other. It could be a friend. It could be a family member. It doesn't always have to be a romantic interest. It could be somebody that you care deeply about and you have a lot in common with. So some of you may be meeting your soulmate next month, or you may be already dealing with your soulmate next month, and things could be getting stronger, or that bond could be getting tighter there as well. Okay, we're going to pull one more card. Spirit's urging me to pull one more card for you. And then we're going to get to a couple of messages from the universe before we close out. But overall, Taurus, your month looks very good. Okay, the month of March looks very good for you. Talking. Interested, awaiting messages, text calls, emails, or talking more. Okay, so it looks like next month may be a very social month for you, Taurus. You may be talking to friends, co-workers, colleagues, but this is going to be more than just about work. I feel like this is on a personal level. So I feel like you're going to be more social next month, getting out, mingling, talking, enjoying yourself, having really good conversations. This could be someone that you're dating or talking to or interested in dating as well. So if you're single, that could be coming for you. So you could be receiving some text messages, phone calls, or emails. So be prepared for your social battery to increase and go up and things to become more active for you in that area. So if you've been lonely, just know that I feel like somebody is coming to keep you company if you desire that. Okay, so we're going to be getting to our last couple of messages here from Spirit. What messages, Spirit, do you have for Taurus? Okay, so if something deep within you tells you that something is not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life, change something. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. And you know what? This just mirrors what I said earlier in the reading when I was telling you earlier that this is the year of the magician. Half of it is the universe, and the other half are things that you can control. So if there are things that are bothering you or you don't like or you need to change, it's time to make that change. And you can do it, okay? All right, our second message is to prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It is time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. Okay, Taurus, I am seeing some of you being very selfless, a little bit too selfless, where you're doing too many things for too many people and you're not doing anything for yourself. You really need to take time to learn to say no. It's okay to say no. If your friends want to go out and you're tired, no. If you don't feel like picking someone up and you haven't had any sleep, no. No is a complete sentence. Take care of yourself. Put yourself first, because at the end of the day, just remember, nobody's going to put you first. So take care of yourself. Prioritize your needs. Get your sleep. Eat properly. Get your rest. Take a mental health day from work if you need it. So put yourself first, okay? So take care of yourself. All right, well, those are the messages that Spirit has for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the month of March. I hope that you were able to enjoy this and get some of these messages resonated with you. So make sure that you take a look. I'm going to be posting other videos as well for the other zodiac signs. So make sure that you take a look at your rising sign and your moon sign as well. And thank you so much for tuning in and watching today's video. And please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button. And I greatly appreciate your support. All right, well, I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.